Hey guys, welcome to our next video where we will be recreating the question mark block that comes with the Origami King. So the first thing it says to do is the mountain fold of folding this in half. So mountain fold means have it at the front, push it to the back. So with that in mind, okay, so this is stage 1 completed. From there it says that we need to do stage 2, which is to fold this in half down the middle. Now you'll see that for some of these it doesn't actually have like the lines displayed on here, which makes this slightly more tricky, I guess it's fair to say. But regardless, okay, fold that along there. Open it up, and it says we need to bring this line along here, to here. Okay, it then says to open this out. Make sure you can bend this part both ways. So kind of squash that along there. And like the second picture for stage 2 is kind of along the lines of something like this. You need to check that there's enough movement in that section, really. Okay. So it shows that we flatten this one down like this. So this is the third picture for stage 2, is this shape. And then we turn it over, and this is where we start stage 3. So it says to just repeat the step on this side, in that we fold this down. Make sure we try and get it along that line. Okay, so we've folded that down. And then we have to just make sure that that's, you know, pretty flexible. So we open that. We need to push it down so we get left with just one triangle. Okay, so the, end of step 3 result should be one triangle that looks kind of like this, okay? So it then says for stage 4 that we are looking at doing a valley fold. So valley fold means that we are bringing it up along these lines here. So just want to check that we're doing this right. Okay, so these come up along these lines here. Okay. Okay, and it looks as though we end part 4 with this here. So then moving on to stage 5, we need to do the valley fold again with these lines here. So push that along there, kind of seal that if we can, and again along this line here. Okay. So this is the end of stage 5. Stage 6 then says valley fold the top triangle. So we want to be looking at it like this. Top triangle implies this little bit along here, this line. Valley fold the top triangle in between the fold you made in step 5. So this bit we need to bring down into here, into here, and then we close that there, okay? So that is the end of, so that's the first picture for stage 6, as you bring that down, and then stage 7 shows that it's looking like this. Now stage 8 says we need to turn, stage 7, sorry, says we need to turn it round and repeat steps 4 and 5 on this side. So they were to start by doing this valley fold up here. Okay, do that both sides. Okay. So we start with this, fold it up like this. Okay. We then need to fold in the sides here. And here. And then this top triangle needs to fold down into there and into here. Okay, so that's stages 4 and 5 repeated. So it then says turn it over, and by blowing in the bottom, you should create your block. Okay. Oh, that actually works. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Okay guys, so obviously I had to move it away from the camera, but honestly, by blowing in the bottom, it's maybe not 100%, but that was quite a cute little trick. I'm actually really impressed by that. So, like I said before, it's a few little edges to work out there. But that was a really impressive little trick to go from that scrunched up piece of paper to something a little bit more concrete. Okay, so I'm impressed with this one. Relatively impressed anyway. There's a few little, like I said, minor issues, but definitely the best I've done. So I'm gonna leave that there and be quite impressed with myself.